Guardian Hose Inspection, performing sewer line inspection for 5056 Rosemont Avenue, La Crescenta, California. Property's 3-bedroom, 2-bath on MLS. I'm sorry, on LA City Assessor. 2491 square footage, built in 1963. I'm going to a clean out located on the west side of the property. The clean out is a smaller clean out. It's for the kitchen. So it's not a proper clean out that is installed. So I'm going to recommend for a clean out to be installed at the property at the front, located over there by the main water shutoff, possibly, because that's the direction of the sewer line. So I don't think I'm going to be able to see much here. I'm not going to be able to push past all this stuff because it's a long run and this is too small of a pipe. So right here, this is at the kitchen area, and it's typical for all this grimace to be built up because of, you know, the grease and stuff that gets pushed down. See all that rust? So it's cast iron. So at this point, I do recommend having it descaled. Look at that. So the pipe is at the end of its service life, built in 1963. So it's there. You know, look at it. It's just rusted in there. Look at that. It's making the pipe smaller. See that? Look at that. So I do recommend having it descaled. I'm going to see how far I can go with this line here. You can see it's just rusted and damaged. So maybe a descaling can buy you some more time. And at this point, this is as far as I can go because look, I'm trying to push. I can't push any further just because the line is too small. So I'm going to try to go through the roof. But at this point right now, I do recommend having it descaled at this section because of the grease buildup and the rust buildup through this line. You know, if they remodeled the property, they probably should have replaced these sewer lines, these waste lines, just because the age, you know. You're putting new appliances, new equipment, and with an old set of pipes. So it's the same property here. So I'm going to go try the roof and see what I can get. Be right back. Okay, I'm on the roof now of the property. I'm going to go in through a 2.5-inch vent. Let's see if I have any luck. So this vent, it's ABS, and through the roof. So we'll see what I can get here, what I can visualize. So I'm still haven't gone lateral yet. There's lateral. So the good thing is at this section it's ABS. So let me zero out my counter there. So I'm at. Turn. Alright, that was ABS. So now it's cast iron again. So this hopefully gets me to the main city connection. So I am 4 feet out approximately. See, you see some of that rust buildup still. We'll see how far I can get. And then if it gets tougher, I'll turn on another water supply line. But right here, you still have some of that rust buildup. See that? So descaling could work for here. You know, it's recommended to clean it up. So approximately 22 feet out from lateral, I reached clay pipe. Clay pipe is good. Sometimes some of the joints can get damaged because it has concrete-based material. So it goes from clay to white PVC here. That looks good. So there could be a clean out in the front of the property here. See that? That looks like a clean out up there at where the 1010 is. So there might be a clean out in the front. But what happened is the property has mulch all around the property, so the clean out may be blocked or non-visible. So I couldn't find it. So if it does have a clean out, maybe the seller will know where it's at. But if it doesn't, I do recommend installing a clean out. So let's see how far I can get. And the property will dip down. So that was PVC, now it goes to clay. I think that appears to be clay here. So it dips down because it's kind of on a hillside, the home. But so far I'm getting good visualization. I'm getting, that might be the front test tee right there, that line right there. Let's see how far I can get this. Yeah, so it's still PVC. I'll look at this video a little bit better from my computer screen. I get a better picture. But so now I'm 50 feet out, minus the part I had to go down from the roof. I zeroed it out, and this appears to be the city saddle here, the city saddle connection, which is good. I don't see any issues with this line. It looks good. That appears to be the city right there. It drops into the city line. So it looks good. Good news. The sewer line looks pretty good, except in that one section of the kitchen, which is typical to find. I usually find that in the kitchen area where it has rust buildup and all this other stuff. But so, you know, it's probably recommended to get it cleaned out. So that's the main city saddle, main city connection right here, the city saddle. So that's a good sign, because if that's damaged, that's into the city right here. If that's damaged, then you can expect a big, huge bill. But that looks good. See, so since it splits off into there, so that's telling me that is the city saddle. So now I'm just going to retract my camera and just go back to see what I already seen this area. But now I'm just going to backtrack my camera. Sorry for the bouncing. And this is a manual pushing and pulling camera, so you're going to get bouncing. But that's good news. The sewer line looks good. The main, like I said, there might be a clean out in the front. If there is, you know, have the seller disclose that where it's at, or if it's not, I do recommend installing one. But for now, this sewer line looks pretty good. You know, I don't see any breaks in the line, any cracks, tree roots, occlusions, and that's what I'm looking for. Those big ticket items. But it looks good. I was able to access your main sewer line through the vent. Sometimes it's difficult to do that, but this one wasn't that difficult. I was able to push. There was plenty of slope. It has proper slope. It seems to be flowing properly. I have the kitchen sink turned on, so that's why there's water down there on this line right here, and it's telling me that it's sloping properly, -4 degrees. See that? That number on the left bottom corner, -4 right there, and then 2510 or 2511, that's how much I've traveled. So I never want to see a plus sign on those left number. You know, sometimes I'll get plus here, +2, +3, you know, and if it's a small section, it's not too concerning. But if it's consistent, -5, -10, then you have a problem, because these lines have to slope away or have a downslope so that the water can flow. All right, so just pushing out, and this is where that cast iron is visible, but it looks, you know, a little aged. So if you want to get a plumber on here, descale it, that would be an upgrade there. Because when the property was built, this is what they installed, cast iron. So it appears serviceable, but you know, it does have moderate rust corrosion, especially in that kitchen area. So now I'm gonna get to almost finished here. This is where that ABS was. Now I'm going vertical. So I was able to see this line, which is good. A lot of times there's issues with the sewer lines, which is kind of annoying, because you know, then you have to get a plumber out and get a price quote. And I usually get price quotes, but it's just annoying for all parties involved when there's issues with the sewer line. But this one looked good, which is good news. So here I'm at the end of the road here. I'm back. This is where I did the sewer line inspection, and this is the property with that HVAC unit there. Okay, so give me a call if you have any questions. Thanks again.